Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome, young Skywalker. No, I'm just kidding. Alrighty. Well, we are here, and we are ready to go. I don't know what's going on, but the correlation... There we go. There we go. I was like, I see comments, but they're not popping up on StreamYard. So, what is going on, guys? Kind of out of the blue live stream. Yes, I was planning on doing one tomorrow, but I said, you know what? Let's do it tonight and get some stuff done. So, all right. What is going on, everybody? Hope you guys had a good day today. I know it is, 10 o'clock at night. Hope everyone's doing well. We have Donnie Beck. What's going on, man? Big Play Slay. How you doing, bro? Tronc TV's Nathan Rizzo. What's going on, my bro? Big Play Slay. SS Philly, man. What's going on, dude? Montarius Clay. What's going on, bro? King Wolf, man. Welcome, bro. How you doing, man? John Lynch, let's sign Riley Reef if he gets released. Well, it sounds like he's going to get released by the Vikings. I don't know if the Eagles are going to jump on it, but hey, it's worth a try, though, right? Maverick, what's going on, man? Jason Peters tripping. Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to keep him at right guard for right now and see what happens. What's going on? Jameer Hardy, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Wow, these comments are coming in fast. Eagles champs, man. Hey, how are you today, all right? Deshaun Dupree, let's get it. What's up? How you doing, man? Eiler TV, man. How you doing? Fly Eagles fly, bro. Hope you're having a good day. Jay Koch, how are you doing, bro? Nathan Rowe, Derwin James out for 68 months. What a hit for the Chargers. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Horrible, man. Very horrible. Trav202, man. How you doing today? Eagles have landed, man. What's up, Shakes in the Shake Squad, bro? Welcome, man. Welcome. I hope everyone's having a good day today. A lot to get into. Obviously, it's like a Q&A today, or we could pretty much do whatever. This is like a no-fly zone over here. We can do pretty much whatever we want. That's what these live streams are all about. The King Wolf says Eagles can't lose focus. Next man up. You know what? I'm not even worried about I'm not worried about injuries, bro. This team gets strong. It's really weird to say, but with injuries, this team gets stronger, and it's weird to say, but it does happen. Let's see here. I think Big Play say I think we're gonna sign Riley Reef, and Dillard might not be here next year. I'd give Dillard probably one more year. If he's in competition next year, does not make it. I can see him going somewhere else. Honestly, I think that could actually happen. Solo Bolo, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Nathan Rizzo, Logan Ryan went to the Giants, so I hope we torch him. Yeah, he's more of an inside corner than an outside. I don't know what they're bringing him in for. I'm hoping they're bringing him in for an inside corner, because outside, he can't play outside. He cannot play outside cornerback. So I'm looking at him saying, yeah, I'm not really sure about that. Not really sure about that at all. Kind of want to get into just the standouts at camp already. I think we've kind of got a little bit of a focus on who's doing well. If we want to start on the offense real quick, I think, Quez Watkins, Greg Ward, John Hightower. I think John Hightower has been the most interesting, other than the veterans and stuff like that, like Deshaun Jackson, that we know has had a lot of maintenance days, so not going crazy with him. But John Hightower has been impressive for like 4 or 5 days straight, and then had some pretty good days before that. So John Hightower is fluent with his route running, can find open space. It's just good at separation. Beat Darius Slay one-on-one a couple times. Did a really good job. So I'm looking for John Hightower to be in the lineup week 1. You could have John Hightower and Greg Ward with Deshaun Jackson week 1, and I could see that happening definitely. My green screen is falling behind me, and I don't know why, but it's falling. And I'm good. Okay, I don't want that to fall on my head. That would be very embarrassing. So, okay. Let's see here. We have Jameer Hardy. What is going on, man? You hear about Deion Sanders' story? No, I did not. Deshaunte Dupree has been a very interesting camp. Yes, it has, man. We've got a lot of pieces moving around, and I think we found some. I think we're going to find some gems in this camp. I think we found some gems, guys. I mean, obviously we need to play a team in another jersey, but I think we found some gems. People say we should have drafted a tackle to compete with Dillard. Yeah, I mean, obviously next year I really hope they draft a tackle. I think that'd be the smart thing to do. I hope they draft a tackle next year. Eddie Price, man, how you doing, bro? Hope you're having a good night tonight. Solo Bo says, I want to keep Burnett. Yeah, I don't know. He's on the bubble, man. I don't know if he's going to make the roster. Burnett. I think what Burnett's problem is at the top, at the break of his route. I don't know how explosive he is off the line. I don't think Burnett's too explosive off the line, but I think his catching is very good. Catching in traffic's very good. I think the break of his route is where he's a little kind of, it's not polished enough. So I mean, the kid had a really good camp. Didn't make a lot of plays. I mean, I heard his name a couple times, not like crazy. But I like all these receivers. I like Deontay Burnett. He helped in that Giants game last year at the end of the year with that big catch. So I'm very excited for Deontay Burnett. See what the Eagles do with him. Nathan Riddle says, I said before training camp that I'm highly confident in our wide receiver picks coming out of the draft. I'm glad I was right because I couldn't stand another year with poor wide receiver play. And you know what's crazy about that, Nathan? That literally the receivers haven't dropped passes. Honestly, guys, this is the most productive receiver group I've seen in a long time. It's been a while since I've seen a very productive wide receiver group. It's been a while. And we have to kind of say that. And with Jalen Reagor being gone, look, when it first happened, all I was kind of mad about was because he was hurt. But at the end of the day, even Doug just said it in a press conference. He pretty much said that this team is resilient and we're moving forward, and that's it. I don't think I think Jalen Reagor puts the cherry on top of this offense, but at the same time, I think we just have too many hungry guys. I mean, Marquise Goodwin opted out for the year, and now you have. Jalen Reagor could be out till week 3 of the season. And you know what? It is what it is. I'm not even – everyone's flipping out about it. The season's over. I don't know why people are flipping out about it. I understand we should be used to injuries by now, guys. Like, I'm pretty much used to it. It's kind of like I'm shielded. I'm very thick-headed with some things. But with this, I'm kind of like goes in one ear out the other. You know what I mean? Deshante Dupree says Burnett been cooking. He has. He's had a very good camp. Very, very good camp. Eagles Atlanta. I heard Hightower hasn't dropped one pass all camp. Yeah, I don't think he did either, man. I don't think Hightower actually. I don't think he dropped any. I haven't heard him drop any. Don't want to lose my spot because this is what happens. Let's see. Tronic TV says Jeffrey lost 10 to 15 pounds. I was actually wanting to make a video on this because Alshon Jeffrey, it says that he'll probably be back by the end of September. So are the Eagles going to keep him on the roster? Are they going to waste a roster spot and keep him on the roster? Because if they don't keep him on the roster when the season starts, that means that he will be out till week 7 at least. He'll be able to come back after week 7 or during week 7, whatever it is. So we'll see what happens with that. Boys for Life, how you doing, man? Hope you're having a good night. With Reagor out at least until week 2 and your problems at tackle position, are you worried about the start of the season? No, I'm not really worried because you know what? I mean, there's a lot of unproven with this team right now, but I think the resiliency of this team, and it sounds dumb like it's some spiritual thing, but this team just when it's backed into a corner with injuries, they just play well, and it's these receivers have played very well. I think John Hightower and Greg Ward are going to do a good job. Greg Ward did a great job at the end of the year last year with a lot of guys that were off the street, like Robert Davis. Deontay Burnett was there. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside really wasn't, really good in this offense because he didn't know what was going on and he was dealing with a groin injury at the time. So left tackle-wise, if all else fails, they'll either sign a tackle or they will put, Jason Peters at left tackle, put someone at right guard and plug somebody in. And pretty much it's like going back to normal. So I'm not really worried about the offensive line too much because I know we have Jason Peters here and they'll make the right move if they make the right move. But wide receiver-wise, I think Jalen Reagor puts the icing on the cake for this offense. But we still have Deshaun Jackson, John Hightower, Quez Watkins. We have a lot of dudes in this locker room that are hungry right now. So do I think they're going to play well? I think John Hightower and Quez Watkins will actually play well. I think John Hightower maybe he'll play better. I'm not sure right now. But, between our offensive line and with these running backs that we do have, Miles Sanders, I think the run game is going to be great. So I'm not really worried about it too much, okay? I'm not freaking out like a lot of other Eagles fans are freaking out about it. We had over 10 injuries in 2019, and it was just a total mess. So other than that, that's pretty much it. So Boys for Life, thank you for asking that very important question. Edwin Solano says, what do you think about AK-46? I have no idea what the hell that is and what you're talking about, so please explain. Turbotastic, I'm fine with Josh Sweat being a starting DN. I like Josh Sweat, man. I think, you know what? I think Josh Sweat has something to prove. I think he has something that's really going on with himself. He's gotten better every single year. This is a 4th-round pick out of Florida State, guys. Like, this guy, I think what he was really known for, his weakness, was his motor was really bad. I think if you notice when he first got drafted here, he had great explosion, but the problem is he run out of gas too fast. So obviously that changed over the past few years. I think last year in preseason they kept him in the game the whole entire game, kept him here. So it's been kind of crazy. So all right, we have 51 people in the chat, guys. Thank you for coming in. If you guys haven't put a like on this video, please put a like on this video. It really does help me out a lot. The support's been unreal for you, from you guys. I really do appreciate all the support I've been getting. If you guys have not subscribe to the channel, please. I cover Eagles everything. We're going to have some roundtable discussions with other Eagles YouTubers soon. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Just having a good time here, and that's all that matters. If you guys haven't checked out the Shake Squad memberships, check them out down below. If you guys haven't checked them out, really do appreciate that as well. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming in tonight on a short notice stream. Eddie Price, what's going on, man? We got worried about LT because you need to protect Carson Wentz. Yeah, of course you do. I mean, that's a blind side of your quarterback. And if all else fails, like I said on Boys for Life's question, it's pretty much the same thing. Like, if they can't find a guy to put in that left tackle, they're either going to go sign somebody. Like Riley Reif would probably be perfect. He's like another big V. Very productive. He played 50% of the snaps last year. He's only missed 8 games his whole career. He was drafted in 2012, I think, by the Lions. So you got a lot going on there with some of these guys. Big Play says Brandon Graham is probably not going to be here next year. Marquise Goodwin is not going to be here next year. Jeffrey Sidney, Jones, Russell Douglas, Derek Barnett. We're going to have to get rid of a lot of guys. Oh yeah, we're getting rid of all the dead weight that's on this team. I don't think Brandon Graham is going anywhere. I think he's just he's playing too well to get rid of. I understand Derek Barnett. I know the Eagles picked up his option. So Derek Barnett, you're not going to lose 2 defensive ends, but I think the Eagles need to go after an edge rusher definitely next year. I think that's probably one of the priorities because we don't have enough of them. I think we need more. We haven't had a solid, really, you know what I mean, like a real solid edge rusher in a while. But hey, it is what it is. Like I think the defensive line is set. Javon Hargrave, Derek Barnett will be back. The issue is, are they going to be 100% when they come back? Which is probably not. They're probably going to have to feel for the game again and get some stuff done. So. Go Birdseye says, why do we have so much bad luck with injuries? Could it be our coaching staff something up, be bad luck anymore? I don't know what it is, man. Like, the thing that happened to Jalen Reagor the other day was his fault pretty much because he made a one-arm tackle. Like, you never one-arm tackle anybody in the NFL because you're going to get hurt. You're going to stretch out your arm. You're going to tear your shoulder. You're going to tear your bicep, whatever. I mean, this is what happens in the game of football. We just have to beat it, and that's all that matters. We'll worry about that when the time comes. But so far, everyone will be back besides, Brandon Brooks and Jalen Reagor for week 1. So we'll check that out when it happens. Edwin Solano says Eagles 2020 draft looks great. Hopefully we keep drafting like this. I think it was a really good draft by the Eagles. I mean, obviously the Jalen Hurts pick was the big question of the day. Unfortunately that happened, but I just think he was drafted a little too early. But at the end of the day, I think we have a backup quarterback that's here for 4 years with a 5th-year option. I love the 5th and 6th round picks in Quez Watkins and John Hightower because those 5th and 6th round picks, man, you get those hungry guys in those rounds. You get those guys that can come in, do some work, and get some stuff done. So you will see some guys. You will see it. Xavier says Carson good. Do you know? Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Because honestly, it says he has a soft tissue injury, which is probably not even true. And if it is a soft tissue injury, soft tissue pretty much means it's like a bruise or something like that. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I wouldn't go crazy about it at all. Nathan Rizzo says, regardless of who the stars are, these guys are all going to get playing time, and we are going to overwhelm teams with depth and speed at wide receiver going forward. I'm all for it. I am too, man. You know what? I know there are teams out there that have bad offensive lines. You take the Seahawks, for instance, that have Russell Wilson. That he's had bad offensive lines, but with Russell Wilson on the field, he could do it all. You know what I mean? Some teams can get away with having bad offensive lines, but when you have a team like the Eagles right now, I'm not saying we're like banged up. I know we lost Brandon Brooks, but we have Jason Peters here. Like they're gonna plug. I'm telling you, we're gonna find a gem in Jack Driscoll, Prince Tega Wanabo. One of these guys is gonna be a gem, definitely. Jordan Mailata. I guess Doug says he's got issues with his technique and whatever's going on. I want Jordan Mailata to be a starting left tackle in the league. I mean, next year Andre Dillard needs to be in competition next year for training camp. That's definite. And I think we can all agree that he needs to be in. I agree that he really has to be in competition next year. There's no way because Jason Peters can't come back next year. We need to get some young guys in there and do some good work. So I'm not worried about it too much. Big Play says, all right, got to go. See you, my boy. Hey, Big Play Slay, thank you for coming in, man. Hope you have a good night. Tronic TVs, I don't blame Goodwin for opting out because of all has happened with his wife and kid. Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't mad over it. And whoever is mad is really selfish because you know what? He had I think his wife gave birth way too early. And he went to a football game. And I understand, you can't do that with a newborn or someone that has kids. And he's finally having a kid, so he wants to stay safe. He's still on the Eagles roster for next year, but got a feeling that he's probably not going to be here because we have a lot of wide receivers that are hungry right now. Andy Freeman says, Mailata going to go crazy. Give this man a chance. I would love to give Jordan Mailata a chance, man. But unfortunately, technique-wise, and I don't know. Doug likes to sugarcoat a lot of things, so I'm not really sure. He said he had a really good week last week, so I don't know. We're going to have to see. But Matt Pryor got destroyed yesterday. He got destroyed. I mean, he just got destroyed like crazy. Kind of nuts. Dwayne Evans says Rafe could be the starting left T if we get him. Oh yeah, 100%. He could start immediately. He's a very good left tackle. He's not a Pro Bowler, but he's like another Big V. Think of him as another Big V. Donnie Beck says, I got a feeling our old line is going to hold up and we're going to double moonwalk the Cowboys. I hope so, bad. I hope so. We're going to see by week 1, though, what this offensive line looks like. Look, guys, the first week of the season is going to be such a toss-up game because, we need to see the Eagles create their identity for 2020. We just need to see it happen, and we just need to see it now because it's either we're going to play decent, bad, really bad, or really good. I mean, we're just going to have to find out when the time comes. Turbo says, what do you think they're going to do at LT, pay JP or consider signing? I don't know. They might not even sign Riley Reef, I'll be honest with you. They might actually just put they might just keep Jason Peters at right guard and they might move him to left tackle. I don't know. I mean, left tackles get a lot of money. The blindside tackles in this league for their quarterbacks are supposed to get paid more money. Okay, not saying that Jason Peters is going to get some big monster deal because of his age, but and his durability issues. But what I'm saying is they're going to put him at left tackle if they have to. They already tried Matt Pryor for 2 days. They're probably going to try Jordan Mailata. They're probably going to try Nate Hurt. I don't know what they're going to do. I really don't. One of these guys has to work out. Go get Riley Reef if you can get him. He'll definitely come here with a starting job. If you say, hey Riley, come to the Eagles, you got a starting spot right here. So. Book of the high quality bid. Oh, I know we're talking about Donald Penn at left tackle. He is swing tackle. He fits the Eagles stop perfectly. All right, here. How about them Cowboys? How you doing, bro? So the issue with Donald Penn is that he doesn't want to be a backup or a role player. I already read that the other day. Donald Penn is still a free agent, but the issue with Donald Penn is that he's kind of regressed a little bit. He's kind of like Jason Peters, kind of regressed, but kind of not. But at the same time, he does not want to be a backup role player. He wants to start. So I don't know what the case is, but I don't think that's going to happen unless he changes his mind, wants money, wants a job. It's up to him at the end of the day. So thank you. That's a very, very good question. Jersey Boy, injuries will challenge our depth. We are built for the grind, still winning the division. Our coaching culture will make a big difference. And I think that's why we win games. I think that's when we band together. Most resilient team in the NFL is the Philadelphia Eagles because the injuries have gotten worse since 2017. I think we had 5 or 6 in 17. 18, we probably had 6 to 8. And then pretty much 2019, we had over 10 injuries, and most of them were starters. So it was kind of crazy. So. Nathan says the only thing I'm worried about week 1 is which of these guys going to step in and have to block Chase Young. Chase Young's looking good at camp, guys. I'm not going to lie. And I'm not worried about Jason Peters going after him if he is there. But hey, I don't know. That's the one guy I'm worried about. So if you guys haven't, I don't know if you guys know the Redskins YouTuber Ed Oliver. I might be doing a live stream with him. Me and him talked a little bit. Really nice guy, very class act, very good YouTuber. Love his content. Might be working with him for the week 1 preview, so look out for that. Dr. Shrek said, you ready for Avengers in 2 hours? Yes, I am. I put a post up, guys. Look in the description box. I have my Red Wolves gaming channel. I'll be live streaming Avengers at midnight tonight. So if you guys want to check that out, you guys can. Check the description box for the game channel. WY2Fly says Adrian Killens number 46. Oh, okay. I was like, AK-46, what are you talking about? All right, I was like, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if it looks like he's back with the running backs. He was practicing with the receivers, so I don't know what's going on with him. People are like, oh, he's going to be in the running back rotation. He's not going to be a running back, guys. It's not going to happen. We have too many bodies right now. It's probably going to be Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, Corey Clement, and probably Elijah Holyfield, most likely. Elijah will be the bruiser back for us. So I think Adrian Killens will be playing special teams. Hopefully, it's either he's playing special teams or he's getting cut. Regardless, and if they do, they will put Adrian Killens on the shelf. God forbid there's injuries. He'll be in the lineup. He'll dress as a running back if he has to, but he's pretty much going to be like Boston Scott before we put him in at the end of the year last year. He was on the shelf. He was pretty much playing. He was pretty much playing as a special teamer, and that was pretty much it. So I'm excited to see what Adrian Killens could do, man, because he's got, open space. He's fantastic, and no one can catch this guy. I don't even know what his 40 time is because I'm telling you, it's pretty amazing. Joseph Vega, what's going on, man? Hey, Joey Shakes, how are you doing? How likely do you think the Eagles going to get the left tackle from Vikes? I don't think they will get Fournette. No, Fournette is a long shot because we got too many running backs right now. I think the realistic option is getting Riley Rife. For obviously, you don't have to trade. It's a free. He's probably going to get released most likely. So I don't know how much. I don't know if it's going to happen. If they were smart, they would just bring him in and just see what he could do. But I know he could start at left tackle immediately. Master Pete out, what's going on, man? What's up, Joey? Eagles Nation, what up? How you doing, bro? Hope you're having a good night tonight. WY2Fly, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Sergeant Howell points, let's see what this group does. And that's all we could do, man. I'm going to be looking very closely when the first game comes, what our issues are, what doesn't look right, what looks right. I want to check this linebacker group. I want to see, Davion Taylor. I have a feeling Davion Taylor is going to probably be a good player by 2021. Probably by next year. I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's really going to do much this year. I think you're looking at T.J. Edwards. You're looking at Nathan Gary, obviously, and Sean Bradley has been one of my favorites from Temple. Love Sean Bradley. His attitude. He's fast. Even Jim Schwartz said this is the fastest linebacker group I have coached in a while. So having speed is a good thing. Now coverage skills. I think Sean Bradley is the best coverage skill linebacker we do have right now. Nathan Gary is a product role-playing linebacker. He came from Nebraska as a safety. I think he finally molded into that linebacker last year that we really wanted, okay? He's not a Pro Bowler. He's not going to be anything special, but I really do like his work ethic and really works hard. So I'm excited to see what this linebacker group does, man. Weary FN, what's up, fellow Philly fans? How you doing, man? I hope you're having a good day. So 70 people in the chat, guys. You guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the Shake Squad family if you guys have not. A bunch of great typers in here, diehard Eagles fans and fans of other teams as well. I always welcome that with everybody. We're going to have some roundtable discussions. I cover everything Eagles. You hear the news, the video is out. And do these live streams from time to time, most of the time. Love doing live streams. We're going to have some roundtable discussions soon. Haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Do appreciate it. Put a like on this video, guys. Please put a like on this video. It really does help me out, help the channel out a lot. The support has been real. I really do appreciate everybody coming in and giving their takes on these live streams and just training camp and what's been going on. If you guys haven't checked the Shake Squad Army memberships, check them out. Just put the link for that in the live chat. Have 10 members already, and everyone's been enjoying the content. We have some members in here like Nathan Rizzo right now. So do appreciate everybody coming in and doing some good things. Nathan Rizzo says Shake Squad memberships are the wave, man. Thanks, bro. A loyal member. DeShanti Dupree, guess that was our answer. Haven't heard much about Killins. I haven't heard much either. Well, I've heard a few things. I heard he was catching some passes. They had him as a receiver. They were throwing balls to him, so he was catching little short passes. Nothing crazy. Hold on. I'm getting lost. Okay. Sergeant Hollow Point says, I like our running backs. We should have kept Jordan Howard. Well, unfortunately, money talks, and Jordan Howard did not want to leave whatsoever. He did not want to leave at all. And you know what? He left such a heartfelt message when he left and when he signed to Miami. He said he wanted to stay in Philadelphia. Unfortunately, business is business, but he loves this organization. And you know what? Jordan Howard, man, class act, and he was such a bull for us last year. I mean, him and Miles Sanders were fantastic together, especially in that Bills game, the Packers game. They ran all over, and they put Jordan Howard in the passing game last year, so which the Bears didn't really trust him too well with it, so. Eagle Slayer, what's up? Yo, Eagle Slayer, man, how you doing, bro? Hope you're having a good night tonight. See here, we have Weary Finn. Nah, we don't need Jordan Howard. No, well, Jordan Howard's not a big deal. It's done, guys. We need to move on. Bobby Love, man, what's going on, bro? Wary FN, we got Boston Scott and Miles Sanders. Definitely, bro. I have a super chat. I can't put it up because StreamYard is not putting it up. On my phone, it comes up. Joseph Vega with the super chat. Thank you very much, bro. And says, how do you think the Giants will do? They spent a lot of money. I don't know, man. The Giants are a big question mark. They spent over $80 million on players already, like $90 million, something like that, in guaranteed money, almost $100 million in guaranteed money. Like, Joe Judge is a big question mark. He's part of the Patriots tree of coaches, even though a lot of them are doing well right now. But I don't know. Joe Judge is a huge question mark. Their offensive coordinator is a big question mark. And they have a lot. Look, you want to take an example of last year on how much you spend the Giants were just signing people left and right. You know what I mean? You don't do that because that's not how you don't build a team through free agency. You do not. Okay, that's the problem the Eagles had with Chip Kelly, too. He would just get as many guys as possible, whether they're old, young, don't matter. As long as the scheme was in front of everything else, it didn't matter. So the Giants signed Logan Ryan today, which was okay, he can play inside. He can't. If they have him an outside corner, he's going to get burned. So I don't know why they're putting him there. But I don't know. It's a big question mark. The Giants are a big question mark. I'm not a fan of Daniel Jones. Saquon Barkley, I think their left tackle opted out for the year, so I think they're down. I think Nate Solder opted out for the year. I'm not sure. So they're losing a really good left tackle, Nate Solder, already. So I'm not really sure what's going on with them, but, we'll just see. The Jets last year spent $123 million in guaranteed money on players, and look what they did with their season. It does not matter what your team looks like on paper. You got to put that stuff to the – look what we did last year. We had a bad year till the last month of the season where we had to fight for a playoff spot or to get into the wild card game, and we got in, and we did it because the whole team put it all together. So – Jameer Hardy says, this might be a little late, but if there are rumors of Philadelphia changing their uniforms, how would you react? I don't know. I don't think they're changing their uniforms at all. I wouldn't even believe it. Sergeant Hollow points his Brand Graham is our vocal leader. He's also loyal to the team. Yes, he is. I Drip 222. How you doing, bro? Who do you think will reconstruct their contract to help the team? I'm hoping Fletcher Cox will, because I think Fletcher Cox is the only player on this team that has not restructured his contract. Don't worry, because Howie Roseman got asked a question a few days ago. It was actually not on the website, but someone actually asked him, ran to Howie Roseman, asked him about the cap situation for next year. He said he wasn't even worried about it. I know a lot of guys are going to be off this team. It is what it. The guys that aren't going to produce with this team are not going to be here. Deshaun DeRee, our players go to hard. Oh, yeah, they do, bro. This team is one of the most resilient teams in the NFL. Final Score podcast. Joey Shakes, are you more concerned about offensive line or linebacker core? Probably linebacker, to be honest with you. Everyone's making a big deal, out of the offensive line so much. Doug is just testing out as many left tackles as possible. We need to find that next big V it's going to start, okay? And if we can't, then they're going to go in free agency, or they're going to go and put Jason Peters at left tackle and give him a little bump up, a little bit of a raise, and that's pretty much it. Trayvon Dixon says, I'm so excited for the NFL to start next week, but we need our starters like, god dang, even Wentz is injured. Oh, Wentz is not injured. Yeah, Wentz is fine, man. But I'm excited for football, bro. Ooh. Sorry. I always lose my space. Like, sometimes StreamYard pisses me off, like, with a passion. Okay, we're good. On themselves, yes. Edwin Solano says, coaches should have blown the whistle on Yeah, I know, but it is what it is, man. Like, it just happens. It just happens. Jameer Hart says, since we got only Nicole Roby Coleman for 1 year, would you say Philadelphia could pick up Marcus Peters? That would really depend on what's left on his contract. I don't think he's a free agent next year, man. I think you'd have to trade for him unless they released him. So that's a whole different ball game to play with right now. Oh, here he goes. A super chat. We have a super chat from Jersey Boy, man. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Jersey Boy says, which linebacker is standing out the most? Who are the stars? Which stars off fast this year? Offense, defense? Why? Okay, so linebacker-wise, I'm kind of going towards T.J. Edwards and Nathan Gary right now. It's hard because I kind of put Sean Bradley with T.J. Edwards. I think Sean Bradley is going to be better. I'd probably put T.J. Edwards. I'd probably put Nathan Gary, T.J. Edwards, Sean Bradley are my three guys right there. And then offense, defense. I don't know, man. Offense, I think Miles Sanders is going to have a monster year this year. I've been saying this because we just saw a sprinkle of what he could do. If the Eagles put him in earlier last year, he probably would have had over 1,000 yards rushing, most likely. He's a dual threat running back, so he could play as a receiver, which I love the way he plays, and I love the way he can he's a huge mismatch on linebackers and small corners as well. And we've used him plenty of times in the passing game, which is fantastic. And defense, man, I'm really hoping to see Jalen Mills do a really good job next year at safety. I think he's going to be a very good safety for us. I think it's a new era for him, a new number. It's just a new position. It's not a new position because he played it in college, guys. He played it the last 2 years of college, so I'm not really worried about Jalen Mills at all, really, next year, this year. I'm not really worried about it. I mean, obviously there's concern because, it's not like it's brand new to him. He doesn't – actually, it's less work that he has to do because he's not chasing after somebody. So, I mean, at the same time, I don't think his tackling has been on par too much, but I think he's been, kind of honing himself in on being a better tackler, and he's got to get guys down on the ground because Malcolm Jenkins ain't here anymore. So I think we'll be fine with him, but I'm looking at Jalen Mills to be a good piece at safety next year. I love all the Eagles picks this season. I was a little suspect about Reagor at first round, but I learned to accept it. And a lot of people, I think I had Jalen Reagor on second on my board before the draft. The day before it happened, I did a live stream. I really like Jerry Jeudy a lot. I mean, he's gonna do really good with the Broncos, but I think we were meant to pick him. I think we needed Jalen Reagor. I think Jalen Reagor needed the Eagles. Okay, I think it was meant to be at the end of the day. I think it was meant to be. Deshaun Dupree says he is a buff to get hurt. Chill. Traylon Dix says I got Carson Wentz, Deshaun Jackson, Jalen Reagor for Eagles on my fantasy team. Awesome, bro. Nathan Rhodes says Jalen Hurts has thrown 19 touchdowns, which is the most by QB in camp. But if Wentz goes down, God forbid, Jalen Hurts is another dynamic on this offense with these weapons. The dual threat ability is key. You know what's crazy? You know what's like really crazy? What's crazy right now is I didn't realize he was that fast. Like in college, he looked slow. I saw him run a few plays where he was keeping the ball for himself around the defense, and man, that guy could run. He can run, man. Like no joke. Sorry, I was turning off my PS4 because it was annoying me. He can really run. I don't know, man. I think he's had some really good days. I think, obviously, they're like, Nate Sudfeld's going to be the second string quarterback. No, he's not going to be the backup quarterback. Jalen Hurts is going to be the quarterback. Nate Sudfeld will probably be off this team after this year. Because I think with this, with the roster, not the roster, I think with practice squad, you can keep an extra 2 guys, I think, this year on practice squad. I'm not sure. I think there's a rule with the roster right now. So we'll see what happens when the time comes. Ryan Rose says, "What's up, Joey Shakes?" Yo, Ryan, how you doing, bro? Hope you're having a good day, man. Alien Priest says, Mulata confidence too high to not give him a shot. Oh, give him a shot, bro. I can't wait. Jordan Mulata, 6'8", 350 pounds. Oh, my God. If that guy could just learn how to, the guy needs to crack his coconut and get to playing football because you know what? We need him. We need him. I swear to God, I hope he shows something for us. I really do. Weary FN says, what y'all think about John Hightower? Man, John Hightower, man, has been killing it. You know what? A lot of people were like, oh, in that, the one-on-ones with Darius Slay, it's like, oh, that's not a real drill. And it's like, dude, it's not just, I know there's no safety help, there's no linebackers, there's no defense. The whole point of that drill between corner and wide receiver is so that you get to know how much separation the receiver does get. And Hightower has got some moves on him. Okay, he's got some moves on him. Is John Hightower another Jalen Reagor? No, he's far from it. But he's got deep threat ability. He's got start and stop speed time very well. And he's got really good hands. And he's very lengthy with his catches. Always finds the football. So, honestly, it's going to be really nice seeing John Hightower, man, and coming into his own. I cannot wait till John Hightower gets in the Eagles jersey and plays his first game against the Washington football team in a couple weeks. Maliata, bro. Maliata. ALG, what's up, man? Are you worried about the offensive line? No, I am not worried about the offensive line right now. I'm not. Because Jason Peters will move the left tackle, and if they can't do that, they'll go get someone in free agency if they feel like there's no guys on this team that can really hold up. So we'll see. I just don't want the Eagles to go into this game against the Washington football team and put someone in that's not ready, and then they get blown up, and then they're like, oh, my God, what do we do? I want them to get this fixed before, and Doug knows that. Doug's not dumb. He knows that. So Edwin Solano says John Hightower's a beast. I agree, man, and watch out for Quez Watkins too, bro. Weary FN says, I think him and John and Greg Ward are going to be really good, and I agree with you. Deshaun Dupree says, I watched Reagor Hamler's highlights before the draft and went to work like, bruh, have you seen number one in the purple? That's what a buddy of mine from work is, a casual watcher, and I showed him the highlights to Jalen Reagor, and he was like, wow, this guy is just fast, 42-inch vertical. I mean, just crazy. Jeff Bone Pookie, what's up, bro? Philly Bird Gang, how you doing, bro? Trying to think, says, Joe, do you think we should get Fournette or no? No, I don't. I think it's a waste of time. Ryan Rose says, I hit the like button, subscribe. Hey, Ryan, thank you very much, bro. I think I seen you in Philly Take with RB. If you guys haven't checked out Philly Take with RB's channel, please check that out. Me and him got something cooking with some other YouTubers. It might just be me and him, but we have something in the works right now to maybe do a live stream. So I do like live stream with him a lot. We talk about a lot of stuff. We can talk about the Eagles for like hours. So if you guys haven't checked it out, please check it out. If you guys haven't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button. There's a lot more coming out. Round tables, a lot more coming out, guys. You haven't subscribed. We're not done, man. We're doing a good job here, and the support's been real, and you guys have been fantastic. If you guys haven't put a like on this video, hit the like button. It really does help me out a lot with the content. If you guys haven't checked out the Shake Squad Army memberships, please check them out. I really do appreciate that. They are down below. Just put them in the live chat as of right now. Let's see. Dwayne Emmons says defense takeaways could be the difference this year. It really could, man. And you know what? We got away with a Super Bowl with having average to below average corners in Ronald Darby and Jalen Mills, okay? And we had an unstoppable pass rush. If now we're kind of balanced out with the pass rush, it's probably going to be better than 2017, honestly. You know, you have Nicole Roby-Coleman and Darius Slay. They just add a different layer to the defense. They add a swagger to this defense, and I love it. And I can't wait to see it in front of my eyes. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Very excited to see that. Yo, Stephen Joyce, man, how you doing, bro? Hope you're having a good day today. Edwin Solano, yes, I found that out. Weary Fence says W or L against the Redskins. I have a W on us, man. I think we're going to fight to the end, man. I don't know if it's gonna be a blowout, but I'm not gonna go crazy with it. The first game I don't go crazy with because like we're gonna blow out this team. Like I'm not gonna go crazy because you know what? It might be a close game because the first game of the season, the first game is always a toss up, but I think the Eagles go on top. Make it 6 straight. Trevor Dick says this is an Eagles channel. If you're not an Eagles fan, might want to get out of here. Then we talk about Eagles all day. No, that's not right, bro. We talk any fan is welcome here, bro. Any fan is welcome here. Leon Talaro says you think we're Super Bowl contenders. I do not even talk about that right now. It's way too early, man. It's way too early. We need to stay healthy this year. Like that's the first of what I'm thinking about before thinking about getting a second ring on my finger right now. Weary Finn says, I think Jalen Hurts is going to be a beast. You know what? You know what? It's nice to have a backup quarterback for a long time because you know what happens. What happens is you get a backup quarterback. You're not getting free agent quarterbacks every single year. That's the issue with the Eagles. Or that's the Eagles, not the Eagles. That's the issue with a lot of teams. Like look at Taysom Hill with the Saints. Like they extended Drew Brees 2 years. They signed Taysom Hill to 2 years, $14 million guaranteed, and then they signed the quarterback from the Buccaneers. I keep forgetting his name because he sucks so bad I don't even care about his name. But you know what I mean, though? It's the free agent quarterbacks. You don't go after free. Like that's the issue. McCown was pretty much. I love McCown. Don't get me wrong, loved him. I know he's going to be a coach one day. Was on the sideline, and then you know what? He comes in the game. He actually played well, but unfortunately, we just had no weapons on the field, and he held onto the ball for too long. So, in that wild card game against Seahawks, so it is what it is. Like that's just what happens. You know what I mean? Brad Rice says Pryor made Sweat look like Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, I saw that, man. I think Josh Sweat had 9 sacks. I mean, bad. Sergeant Hollow Point says, I just want a playmaking wide receiver. We're going to find one, man. I promise you, Sergeant Hollow Point, we will find a playmaker for the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, I won't, but they will. You know what I mean. Gerald Dick says, we might go to the conference championship, though, but if we get versus a great team, we might lose. Well, dude, it's way too early to talk about conference championships right now. It's way too early. LG says, what player do you think is going to ball out? Eagles. What player do you think is going to ball out? I think Miles Sanders is going to be that guy. I think Miles Sanders is going to be awesome this year. I have him getting over 1,000 yards this year. I'm saying that right now. It's going to happen. John thinks Jackson and Reagor are going to great playmaker wide receivers. Yeah, Jackson and Reagor are going to be fantastic when Reagor comes back. But you know what? Having some of these receivers not here is going to just bring up the competition. This is just a win for us regardless, okay? Because this team is too hungry to just be like, oh, my God, we're injured at wide receiver. What are we going to do? We're not going to play scared. These guys are going to come out. They're going to punch somebody in the mouth. That's what they're going to do. Reagor's definitely balling out, bro. ALG says, what players do you think is going to ball out for the Eagles? Oh, yes, I said Miles Sanders. Cast the Filthy Man, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day today. Hope we at least sign a LT. We'll see what happens, man. Whether they move Jason Pierre, I feel like I've said this 7 million times today, but I know people are coming to the stream late. So I'm man, left tackle is I can tell the main concern with this chat is left tackle. I can see it already. I can already see it. Weary FN says we need a good wide receiver though. Right now we got young wide receivers that need to prove themselves, but we need a tall wide receiver. We'll see what happens, man. I mean, we have Travis Fulgham. He's one of the taller guys we have. I think he's 6'5", but I don't think he's making this team. He might be practice squad guy. Alshon Jeffrey is tall as well. We'll see what happens, man. I don't think being tall is – I think as long as Wentz pinpoints that ball in the right spot, we're fine because Wentz did a really good job at training camp. He was pinpointing the ball where the receiver can only get it, and that's it. It was literally unblockable. You know what I mean? It was crazy. Jeff Bowenpooey says this might be a dumb question, but is the NFL having a preseason, or are we going straight to the regular season because I'm football anxious? There is no preseason. We would have played at least 4 preseason games already. There is no preseason. We're going straight to the regular season. Training camp ended yesterday. So, yes, training camp ended yesterday. So we are going to be going to the regular season in 2 weeks. The Eagles need to drop the roster to 53 next Saturday. That should be kind of interesting. So we'll see what happens with that. Chris Perez, Hightower's about to step up big. Oh, definitely, Chris. Definitely, man. I'm excited for Hightower, bro. I'm excited. Ryan Rose says, should we go after Logan Ryan or Jadeveon Clowney? Oh, Logan Ryan already signed with the Giants, so that's not happening. He signed a one-year deal. I think it was like $7.2 million, something like that. Jadeveon Clowney's still out there. I don't know why. Is he still being picky about the money he's getting? I mean, enough's enough already. Sign your cheap one-year deal. Work for your multi-year contract for the last of your career, and just do it, man. Travis says Clowney. Chip on Boost says, damn, man, I hope they do a scrimmage with other teams. Nah, they can't. They can't do that. That because of COVID, they couldn't scrimmage with anybody. The dress rehearsal game is usually the third preseason game. They usually practice that week with the team they're facing, but it didn't happen because of COVID. Worry Fan says, who's going to be the best player on the Eagles this year? Oh, boy. Best player on the Eagles, like statistic-wise, I don't know, man. Like, if Deshaun Jackson could stay healthy for the whole season, literally, I think Deshaun Jackson could be the top guy on our team. Honestly, his stats are gonna go up tremendously just from the chemistry that Carson and Deshaun do have. But I'm loving that connection. Food for Life, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Hope you're having a good day today. Well, nighttime actually, because it's 10:46. So, yep. Trayvon Dixon says Deshaun Jackson is, if he doesn't get injured, definitely. Edwin Solano says, no, Clowney, trust Josh Sweat and Osman. Oh, I forgot about Joe Osman. Joe Osman actually had a pretty good camp. Last year he had a crazy good camp, and he was beating Andre Dillard too. Joe Osman was beating Andre Dillard last year. And you guess what Joe Osman did to Andre Dillard this year? Beat him again. The one issue that Andre Dillard has is that he's really bad against his power rushers. He cannot go against power rushers. He gets slammed. I don't know. I don't know what his issue is. Then he has one rep against Josh Sweat, and Josh Sweat tears him apart. So, I don't know, man. Drip 222. Who do you think will reconstruct their contract to help the team? I'm hoping Fletcher Cox is like the number one guy says, I need a restructure, because honestly, he's the only one that probably hasn't took a restructure yet. Philly for Life. Just got my Jalen Reagor jersey today. Awesome, man. You keep repping that thing, man. I'm glad. I have to pick one up. I actually bought a customized jersey with my name on it. But I haven't bought an actual jersey. I think I bought an Alshon Jeffrey jersey in 2017, and that was it. Chris Paris says, anyone know that what Rail's PFF grade was? I don't know what his grade was, but I know he's ranked, I think, the 25th or 26th tackle out of 62. I think he's ranked 26. I think it's 26 out of 62 tackles. The grade, I have no idea. Jeff Bonpoo says, nice mic, bro. Your lab is groovy. Dude, this isn't my final setup. Like, this is a green screen behind me. Obviously, this is a green screen. And because of you guys, I have all this stuff. So that's, you guys, the support's been real, and it's been really helping me upgrade a lot of things. So I thank you all for that. And this mic, yeah, I love this mic. It is the Hydra Quadcast mic. It's awesome. I love the look of it. I wish it was glowing in green, though. That's what would help. Joseph Vega said, anything unheard about the kickers? I haven't heard nothing this year. Let me tell you something. Jake Elliott should have got some competition this year with another kicker, but Doug likes, I don't know. I have no idea. He can make 52-yarders, and he can miss 35-yarders. So I don't know what they're doing with him. He didn't have a bad year. He actually had a good year kicking last year, but, there's just moments where he kind of ticks me off a little bit, and that's just how it happens. Sergeant Hall points says, Philly has dealt with injuries, but it's nothing new. Been there, done that, next man up mentality by now. Yes. We've been in this situation before. There is just, when someone gets injured, I'm like, okay, who's going in? Who's going in now? I'm ready. You know what I mean? So, it's most resilient team in the NFL is the Philadelphia Eagles, and that is the truth. That is the truth by a landslide. Nathan Rose says, I haven't heard too much about Kevon Wallace's progression so far in camp, but I hope he gets some quality time on the field this defensive year because he will be the guy. Yeah, no, I think he's going to get playing time regardless. The Eagles do 3 safety sets, so I honestly think Kevon Wallace is going to get playing time regardless. Will Parks is a safety as well, but Will Parks was with Denver for 4 years, and he played all over the field. He played linebacker, he played inside linebacker, outside. He played nickel corner, outside corner. I mean, he was in dime. He was free safety, strong. He was all over the place. Like, I don't think Will Parks is one of the most underrated guys on this defense. I think, in my opinion, I think Will Parks is going to be one of the most underrated guys. The guy's tough. The guy is, he's a ball hawk. So I think putting him wherever, it's all about the offensive matchup with our defense. Okay, so if there were some type of weakness in a matchup, we're going to exploit it on the other team's offense. It's all depending on who we face every single week. Okay, just like if Darius Slay has to line up in at the nickel spot, then we have to put all these corners need to learn inside and outside. That's what Jim Schwartz said. All these corners are going inside and outside this year. So, Jay Koch. FN says, I think we'll go 10-6. Okay. Chris Perez, TJ Edwards is going to break out this season. I hope so, man. I like TJ Edwards. I like Sean Bradley a lot. I'm on the Sean Bradley train as much as the TJ Edwards. I like Sean Bradley a lot. Where FN says we got a good young linebackers. I like the linebacker group. You know what? The Eagles released Nigel Bradham, and it was probably the best they did that, obviously, for reasons we all know what happened. So, yeah, it went down like that. Trevon Dickens said, if we could get them, who do you think we should get, Julio Jones or Odell Beckham? Oh, that's not happening, bro. That's not happening, bro. We got receivers on this team that's going to be here after this year for another 3 years. So, I mean, they're going to be cheap deals, so. One of these receivers is going to pop out and be more consistent. Probably two of them are. And Greg Ward is going to be a free agent after this year. You got to remember that too, guys. Where FN says Julio. Trevon Diggs says I said 12-4. Okay. It's possible. Great minds, Chris Perez says. Ryan Rose says 10-6. Trevon Diggs says nah, not 10-6. Mayor Slate, what's going on, man? What's up, Joe? I was about to go to sleep early, but I saw you was live, so I joined. Hey, appreciate it, man. Elbow cough. Thanks, man. It says elbow cough, so I read it elbow cough. It doesn't come up as an emoji. It just comes up as elbow cough, so I don't see it that way. But, hey, I really do appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. Everyone's up late. Everyone's up late with these late streams sometimes. It gets kind of crazy in here. It gets kind of crazy. 85 people in the chat, guys. You guys haven't subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe. Eagles content every single day. Live streams going to be doing some roundtable discussion. So you haven't hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Join Shake Squad. Join this family. It is very exciting. We're going to get a lot done. Season is around the corner. If you guys haven't put a like on this video, hit the like button. Really does help me out a lot. The support has been unreal from you guys, so do appreciate that. If you haven't checked out the Shake Squad Army memberships, please check them out, guys. Very affordable, and people have been enjoying the extra content on there. Get your custom emojis and your loyalty badges down there as well. So do appreciate everybody coming in and showing the support tonight. So very much appreciated. Weary FN says, I hope Wentz plays good and doesn't fumble like 10 times. Well, you know what? Carson Wentz tries to make a big play out of every single down. That's the issue. I think there are a lot of moments where he knows he's getting chased or he knows someone's behind him, but he tries to make that big play every single time. But now what's going to happen is we have so much speed at this wide receiver core now is that Carson could extend plays with his feet. And sometimes last year, guys, and this ain't the first time this happened, Carson Wentz would get the ball, doesn't find nobody open, extends the play for another 4 or 5 seconds, and still can't find anybody. So if Carson gets hit, it's really not his fault at the end of the day because these guys should be getting open, man. I mean, it's happened a lot of times. Mutterstein, what's going on, man? What's up, Joey? So ready for Eagles football. Can't believe it's less than 2. Dude, this offseason went by so damn fast. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Weird offense. I hope Wentz plays good and doesn't fumble. Oh, sorry. I read the same thing twice. See, this is what happens. I lose my spot. I just lose my spot. Nathan Rizzo says, I would not be surprised if Jordan Howard comes back to Philly later down the road. He definitely was a solid back. Yeah, you know what? We'll see what happens. I don't know what he signed, a 4-year deal, something like that. We'll see how long he lasts in Miami. We'll just see. iDrip222 says, we have never dealt with injuries like this with Chip Kelly staff. We need to hire Chip Kelly medical staff. Strength and conditioning staff. Yeah, you are right about that. The good thing I could say about the Chip Kelly era is that we never had guys hurt. Our defense was on the field the whole time. We never substituted anybody. Always had guys playing. And you know what's crazy? Malcolm Jenkins said this after the last year of Chip Kelly in 2015. Malcolm Jenkins said that his snaps in 2015 equaled to a game and a half more of football. I mean, that's crazy. Like, that is a lot. That's a lot. Eagle 75's done well, man. Just another day in paradise. Oh, the paradise, man. We're going through the paradise right now, as usual, bro. Ryan Rose says, I hope we can win the Super Bowl, bro. I would love it, man. Dave McKnight, Flagels fly, bro. Flagels fly, dude. Turtle Tag said, well, if they have a bust in DeAndre Baker, who's probably going to be cut, I don't even know, man. I don't think he's going to do anything, to be honest. I don't think he's a good player at all, but we'll see. We'll see. I think this division is going to be okay. Bear say Joey Danny Dimes kind of saw. I don't think he's good at all, man. That's just me. I don't like him. I don't. That's just me, though. Chris Preston, imagine if we somehow got Saquon, Sanders, Barkley. Oh, that would be unfair, bro. Unfair to the day. That would be just, who are you going to give the ball to, bro? Cowboy X Factor says, hey there, Shakes. Long time no see, but what do you think about Riley Reef if Vikings release him, as I believe Eagles should take a look at him? Of course, I think they should definitely release him. I think they should definitely try to take a look. If they can't find anybody to play left tackle, they'll move Jason Peters there, or they'll go in free agency and keep him at right guard. So, I mean, if they can get someone cheap, like Riley Reef is not going to cost much money, so they could definitely get him and try some new things. You know what I mean? 34 says, I think our record will be 12-4 at least. Miles Sanders finishes top 5 running back. I think he will too, man. I got a lot of good things to say about Miles Sanders. Juventus Benedict, what is up, man? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. Joseph Vega says, Joey Shakes is the man. People go smash the like button. Takes 20 seconds. Help push his content. Appreciate it, bro. Push that content. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys have not, guys. Do appreciate all the support. I lost my spot again. God. What happens is when I go down on the mouse way too fast, this is what happens. This is what happens. What happened? All right. If I miss your comment, please type it in again because I don't know what happened. This is just retarded. Jeff Bone says Doug is looking for O-line. We'll be seeing veteran O-line going further. Believe that. Oh, definitely. Rear Defense says, good for you, Brad. This is a good deed. Marisol says, I feel if you play for a team, then ask you to take a pay cut and you don't, you're selfish and not a team player. Yeah, you know what? It does show. And the Eagles, every time the Eagles need someone to restructure, they restructure. There's never been a problem with these Eagles players at all, ever. Because they all want to win, man. They want Howie to do a good with this roster and do some good things. So they want to mold this roster to a good roster. So that's a good sign. Ronnie Coleman. Sonic 2, why do you hate the Cowboys so much? Because it's normal. Chris Perez, Nicole Roby Coleman. Are you guys saying his name wrong? You didn't miss anything, bro. Because we're Eagles fans. Exactly. Then Rose says, Marcus Peters' attitude is not really Philly-oriented. He's kind of a loudmouth. Yeah, he's done some stupid things on the field as well. So I don't know about, we need to draft a corner every single year until we get this right. It's just how it is. Super Bowl predictions? I don't know, man. I'm not really sure. I'm not really going that far right now until we get to the middle of the season. Master P. Brad, right, as you should be, because Mark Holmes blocked me months ago because he was in his feelings. Jerome Dickens says Jalen Mills is trash at cornerback. I'm glad he's a safety. You know what? To be honest with you, for a 7th-round pick in Jalen Mills, he actually turned out to be a good player. Still playing bad, but he actually turned out to be a better player. For a 7th-round pick, he actually started on a team, which a lot of guys that get drafted the 7th round really don't play anywhere. I drip 222, yeah. Imagine Mills bumps up into a top 10 safety. That'd be awesome. Yes, he did. He played for LSU. Nathan Rose says, fun fact, Jalen Mills, best red zone corner last year. Yeah, he was. He was the best red zone corner last year. How? I don't know. Because he didn't have to chase anybody downfield. Sonic, let's hope Mills plays great. Jeff Bowenpoo says, Jalen Mills is going to be a beast going at safety. I feel like he's going to play really well. I feel like he looks like a different player. When I see him at the practices, I just feel like he looks like a different player out there. Sharon Dixon, I can't believe Malcolm Jenkins went to Saints again. I'm not even worried about that anymore, dude. It's over, man. He's got to come to our house, and he's gonna be up in his feelings when he's at Lincoln Financial Field. He ain't gonna be himself when he's playing at Lincoln Financial Field next year. Chris Perez, I had Reagor first. Awesome, bro. Sonic 2 better than Earl Thomas. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but Speaking of Earl Thomas, he's on the market right now, punching his own teammates. Classy guy. He should go to the Cowboys. He's so classy, but the Cowboys don't want to get him. So, Weird FM says, I think Mills will be even better. John Longstreet says, Yo, Joey, what do you think Killen's going to make the roster? If so, is he going to be a running back or wide receiver? I think he's going to play special teams, bro. He's either going to play special teams or he's going to get cut. But he'll be on the shelf. He will be on the shelf as a running back. If their injuries do occur, he will be in the lineup. But I don't think he's going to be taking up a spot at the running back position, no. Special teams or he gets cut. That's where I go. Jeff Bonepoogie, what rookies do you see making the cuts? I'm not obviously right now. I think we're pretty much safe with Quez Watkins and John Hightower right now. I do not know Burnett. I don't know if Burnett's going to make it. I think Burnett's going to be odd man out, unfortunately. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is a second-round pick. He's not going to get released. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside actually looks pretty good right now, as of right now. So we'll see what happens. He looks like he lost weight. He looks like he got stronger. Looks like he's been working his tail off this offseason, which he definitely said. So, Chris, why are you talking into a space heater? Oh, you're funny, man. That's the first time I've ever heard that. Sonic 2, I will get Mills. We'll get 6 interceptions. I would be nice if that could happen. But you know what? I'm hoping to God that Darius Slay, Nikhil Roby-Coleman, and this pass rush is going to help us get some easy picks this year. The issue we've had the past few years was picks. You know, we don't get a lot of them every year. We haven't got a lot of them in a while. Marisol says Nathan Wentz got 24 in camp so far. Yeah, 24 touchdowns. Yep. Ryan Rose says, I hope Miles Sanders could be a better football player. He's going to be. He's probably going to get over 1,000 yards next year. Brad Rice says, MSP OIDs off videos during the DAC, not getting big contract. I didn't say nothing because I didn't want to risk getting blocked. I needed his hurt in my life. Nathan Rose says, I don't think that second-round pick will be justified for a couple of years, but Jalen Hurts, for me, isn't something that makes sense to the public now, but later on we will be glad we drafted him. I think, Nathan, that's perfect the way you said it. You know, I think, 2 weeks after the draft, I listened to Howie Roseman just of why they drafted Hurts, and they were so excited when they drafted him. I was like, I guess they're happy. I don't know why, but I think the Cowboys were actually after him as well. I think they wanted to draft him as well, but I started to understand why they did it, and I understand why they did it. I mean, I think he would have been gone by the third round. I think they had to jump on it, obviously, but we'll see. We'll see. Where our friend says, let's see who does good and bad this year. There's a lot of good things and bad things. We'll see, man. Master PS says, Brad Wright, straight up facts. Jeff Bones says, Hightower is a stud. Same thing, bro. Same thing. Brad Wright, the injuries seem bad. We were caused by talking about Hargrave and Reagor being out for the year. We dodged a lot so far. And you know what? I'd rather have them out for a few weeks than the whole season. Marisol, Hurts reminds me of Lamar Jackson. Not so much. Like, I understand why you're saying that, but I think Jalen Hurts has a better arm. I think he's got better accuracy as of how his scrambling. I think Lamar Jackson obviously has a better scrambling, but Chris Perez, he couldn't even touch him. I like Hightower though. Love Hightower. Nathan Rose says John Hightower is going to be a great possession receiver and deep threat for us. Definitely. Jeff Bonepoogie says, hopefully we have a better medical staff this season for real, though. Well, we end up getting a guy from the Vikings, a medical staff guy from the Vikings, a medical staff guy from the Rams. The two healthiest teams in 2019 were the Vikings and the Rams. And the Eagles picked up 2 guys from there. Carolyn Davis says, bro, the season doesn't start in a couple of weeks. Starts next week. Morrison says, when I got the update from CBS Sports that Wentz, the article said Wentz hurt again, and I face palm. So tired of the media always spinning it like that when it's soft tissue. I know they make a soft tissue injury seem like it's just something crazy, which is it's just ridiculous at this point. 94 people in the chat, guys. You guys have subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe. Talking Eagles training camp, studs and duds. If you guys have not, Do appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button. If you guys haven't put a like on this video, please hit the like button. We're going to go over a lot of Eagles content. The Eagles content is flowing every single day. So appreciate everybody coming in, giving their support. Much appreciated. Going to have some roundtable discussions on a lot of things with some other Eagles YouTubers. Going to be doing live reactions of the games this year, which I definitely made a decision on. So should be a lot of fun. So if you guys haven't subscribed, guys haven't put a like on this video, definitely do that. We have a lot more coming for you in the coming weeks. The season is around the corner. If you guys have not looked at the Shake Squad Army memberships, they're in the live chat below. I just put them. Check those out as well. Master PS said John Hightower going to make the originator of the number 82 proud this year. Definitely, bro. Can't wait. Weary FN says, what's the worst and best thing on the team? Worst thing on the team? Does injuries count? Does that count as a number? I mean, if you want to go by position, I guess linebacker, because it's a question mark. Best thing on this team is definitely the receiver position. Or you could probably say the cornerback position right now. Because honestly, right now, you're looking at two positions that pretty much changed night and day right now. But the season hasn't started yet. We still got to figure some stuff out, but we'll figure it out. Trayvon Dickens says, said Reagor. Sorry. Everybody gets on me. Lord Dagger, my fam, your Lord is here. What's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Donnie Beck says about 9 more days, Joey. The season creeping. I know, bro. It is coming fast. That's P-Dot. Lord Swagger, Dagger in the building. Chris Perez says, yeah, I didn't understand why some fans were mad. We took Reagor over. Dude, I thought we were drafting Jefferson. They showed him on the screen. I'm like, okay, Jefferson's a Philadelphia Eagle. And then they picked Jalen Reagor, and I was like, they got Jalen Reagor. Oh, my God. Like, I was so excited over that pick. Nathan, nice to see you on your way to 10K subs right before the season. I'm glad I found your channel early on, brother. Hey, Nathan, you've been a very good member and always been a great typer, and the questions have been fantastic by not just you, but from everybody on this channel. 10K is, we'll see what happens, but I'm never really looking at the numbers too much. It's all about the content. Make sure everybody gets their content, whether you're going to work or you're busy or you need to hear some Eagles news or whatnot. So I do appreciate everybody being around. Do appreciate it. Derek Stewart says, new to the page. Love what I see so far. Hey, Derek, thank you very much for coming in, man. Just pretty much, man, just an Eagles fan, casual Eagles fan. That's it. Nothing special. Not trying to be the best. Not trying to be the, I'm not trying to, I don't have an ego. I'm just trying to just give out the news, man. I became a Philadelphia Eagle YouTuber in 2016 because I live in New York. I am a New Yorker for all my life. Been a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and I want to talk to Eagles fans. And I started it as like a outlet, and then it came to this. So if you guys are new to the page, man, hit that subscribe button and join the family, man. It's a great place to be. Sonic 2 said Lamar Jackson is going to be 1 year wonder. I don't know, man. Lamar Jackson, dude, like I'm not a big fan of his accuracy. I'm not really a big fan of. I'm just not a big fan of just what he does on the field. I think he relies on the run more than his passing. I think if there's one thing the Ravens have a great roster this year. Don't get me wrong, but Lamar Jackson is going to be the one thing that's going to take them down. It's going to be his mistakes. I'm not really sure about it, but we'll see down the road what happens. We'll see what happens. Rory Offense, I think Reagor Jefferson would be good fit for the team. Reagor was the man, dude. We were meant for Reagor, and the Reagor was meant for the Eagles, man. That's all it happens. Trellin says, imagine if we had Reagor, Jefferson, and Jackson. Yeah, well, unfortunately, that'd be impossible. Studwood Cowboy, thank you. Okay. ALG says, for my birds, trust Dougie. Brad Rice says, Wentz on Madden 21, the only player on the sideline dead eye in Madden 22. I haven't even touched Madden yet, and I'm going to soon. Yeah, definitely, Nicholas. Definitely, bro. We're going to need to get that payback this year. Yes, Jameis Winston. Yes. Matt P. Hurts to Ertz. That's going to be weird. Coconut 73, man. How you doing, bro? Hope you're having a good night tonight. Chris Perez. Jefferson was more of a second-round prospect. We went up after running that 4.43, but he doesn't play that fast, so I'm not saying he's going to be bad. I don't think he's going to be bad, bro. I think in time he's going to be very good. Wary FN says, I'm going to miss McCown. I am too, man. McCown is just got so much heart when he plays the game, bro. Sharon Dixon says, hey, Jalen Ramsey on Jalen Reagor. Who do you think will win? Jalen Reagor's going to win against Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey's playing like garbage. He's playing really good. He played really good with the Jags. He really his his give up yards after catch, whatever stat, went up, I think, by 200 yards in 2019. It wasn't good at all. It wasn't good. He's not playing good with the Rams. He's not. It's really not. They still haven't given him his deal yet, which I'm surprised. Chris says Reagor's gonna blow out when he gets back. Definitely. Clap your hands, everybody. Yeah, Miles is special. He's more than special, bro. That guy's gonna get over 1,000 yards this year. I keep saying it. I drip to 22, one game at the time. Don't talk championship till we end the championship. Exactly. Matt P.S. says Josh Sweat comes up big this season. There's going to be sweat blood on the field. Sweat blood. Yeah, dude. Josh Sweat's a nice rotational guy for us, Master. Weary FMs, I feel like Flies is only good on Philly. Files is only good on Philly. Oh, Foles. Yeah, that's definite. And he's not even playing this year. Nick Foles took off the year. So Trubisky would have got beaten by Nick Foles. He would have got beaten camp. Chris Perez says Fulgham 6'2", he's pretty good, but he won't make the team. Hopefully we will sign to practice. He will, unless he gets, if you guys don't know, when you're on practice squad, someone can grab you. Another team can pick you up. When you're on practice squad, you literally can get taken by another team. So just to let you guys know. Some people don't know that. Brad Reagor will be icing the cake because the other young wide receivers will hold it down. Yeah, I think it's going to spread out so much. Offense is going to spread the defense out so much when you have it. Deshaun Jackson, Jalen Reagor on the other side, whatever they put in the slot, whether it's Greg Ward or John Hightower, whoever they want to put there. Dwayne Edmonds says Rife is good. Left tackle zone blocking is good. Watch the tape. Pancaking guys all over the field. Defense needs to be good. Definitely. I think we need to. With this defensive line going to the season, I think it's a nice balance with these corners. What we're doing with all these, with the receivers, and Aaron Moorhead is perfect for the job. And the other coach I'm liking is Mark Emanuel a lot. And Sidney Jones, what Mark Emanuel had to say about Sidney Jones was not good. It was not good when he said, "Oh, these are 3 things I told Sidney Jones. He needs to compete. I'm like, you're telling Sidney Jones he has to compete. That's not good. That's not a good sign when you're giving a corner 3 rules that you're treating him like he's 5 years old. That's not good. Not good at all. Kavai Jones, what's going on, man? Even though I'm upset Jalen can't play week 1, I'm excited to see JJ get a chance for John. Oh, hell yeah, man. Of course. Logwas 30, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Just got my sideline gear and my Wentz jersey. I just got my sideline, actually. I just got my hat, actually. I bought a couple hats. Kid Savage, what's up, Joey? Can't wait for the season. Hey, Kid Savage, I hope you're having a good night. Yeah, I can't wait either, bro. I'm excited. ALG's rumors of Alshon Jeffrey return soon. So Alshon Jeffrey is supposed to return at the end of September. That's pretty much when he's supposed to return by that time. So we'll figure out what happens, obviously. But we're gonna find out. But the problem is if you keep him on the roster, you're wasting a roster spot. If you put him on reserve till week 7, then he's not counting towards the roster, which means that you give someone else opportunity. I just hope they do the right thing with it. That's all. Mr. Luke Roach, who leads the Eagles in sacks this year? Oh, boy. I'm really hoping Fletcher Cox has a monster year, but I'm looking at Brandon Graham this year. Between Brandon Graham and Big Fletch, I'm looking for both of those guys to have very good season. I mean, we need Derek Barnett to put numbers up too. Like I want Derek. I just don't know. I think it's gonna take him a few games to get when he gets back into the groove. Or maybe I could be wrong because when Brandon Graham came back from injury and Timmy Jernigan came back from injury after the Super Bowl year, like they had to work themselves back up to 100%, and it took them a few games. So that's the issue I'm having with these defensive line injuries. Like, oh, they'll be back week 1, but if they're back week 1, are they gonna be like 100% like ready? Like they're not just gonna be thrown to a game and they don't do well. So I'm hoping to God that we're gonna be all right. Master Piazza says Zach Ertz is going to have the Hall of Fame status this season and will shatter the franchise record. I forgot, Master, how many more receptions he does need to break. I know it's not yards, but it's definitely receptions for this year. Justin Hurdy says, I thought Fletcher Cox had a restructure. I don't know if he did. I don't think he did, man. I don't think he did. Trayvon says, who do you think Deshaun Jackson will be the future Hall of Fame? Oh, 100%, man. He's the best deep threat in the NFL. Dude, one of the best deep threats in history, bro. I hope he. Whose record does he have to in 50 plus yard receptions? It's or what is it, 50 or 60 plus yard receptions? Harold Carmichael. He's got to break Harold Carmichael's record. I think that's what he's got to break. Sonic, Trayvon Dixon. I do. Sonic 2 says DJ X has 10,000 yards. He needs 1,000 to get the Hall of Fame. Okay. He deserves it, man. He definitely does. Zach says, can't wait for the opening game. Bro, you and me both. I am hungry for football right now. Terrence said, but I just don't get it. We have so many injuries every season, especially last season. There were so many injuries. Jalen Reagor, this is the first time in the NFL. Why is he injured? Like, my God. Yeah, it's just what happens, man. It's just what happens. Injuries just happen, man. It's just part of the game. It's just what happens. Nathan Rose says, if Roby Coleman learned how to play outside, he'd be shut down. Oh, 100%, bro. He's a top 5 slot corner right now. Charlie Dixon said if we could get Julio and Odell, it's not going to happen, bro. I don't know why you're saying that. Phil Luke says, oh, my God, is this the real Joey Shakes? What up, man? Yeah, it's the real Joey Shakes. What are you talking about, Philly Luke? You've been here before, have you? You been all right? YRFN says, so who's going to step up on defense? Dude, our whole defense is going to step up. We're going to step up regardless, man. Our corners are going to step up. Safeties are going to step up. Linebackers, someone's going to have to step up. We're going to find a gem there soon. Trevon Diggs to Jalen Mills, bro. He's the GOAT for us at safety. Yeah, no, I'm excited for Jalen Mills. Very excited. Scientist is Darius Slay. Okay. Justin Hurley says I got school tomorrow, but it's too interesting with the live. So go to sleep, bro. You gotta go to school tomorrow. Talking about. I appreciate it, man. Much love, bro. Much love. Bob Locust says Will Parks going to be good. I think he's going to be really good too, man. Will Parks is one of the most I think he's going to be the most underrated guy on this defense. They're going to move him all over the field. He's not going to be playing safety, okay? He's going to be playing like every position all over the field. Depending on the matchup we have on an offense, that's where it's going to make a difference right there. That's what's pretty much going to happen right there. Trevon Diggs says Darius Slay is cornerback, not a strong safety or a free safety. Yeah, obviously, yeah. Kavai Jones says, I hope Grayland makes the team. I don't know, man. I think he's another bubble guy that's probably not going to make it. I don't have Grayland Arnold making it. I don't know if they're keeping 3 safeties, 4. I'm not even sure at this point, but we'll see. I like Grayland, though, because he can play corner and safety. And he's a ball hawk, too, which I did like from him from Baylor. It's pretty cool. Bob Lucas says, who's starting at linebacker? I'm hoping Sean Bradley and TJ Edwards and Nathan Gary. Those 3 guys, I'm hoping we have 3 of them in the lineup. Davion Taylor, unfortunately, I don't think he's having a good camp. I think Davion Taylor needs another year. I think Davion Taylor will be good by next year in 2021. Sharon Dixon, I hope Adrian Killens makes the team. I hope he does too, man. Well, the cuts haven't been around yet. Weary FM says, I went to an Eagles game and Boston Scott gave me a glove. Oh, man. Good for you, man. And Aguilar gave you gloves? Man, good for you. Look, I'd like to see Jordan Mailata be a starter for a left tackle or Prince Tega. Me too, man. Me too. I like Prince Tega didn't give up any sacks for Auburn in 2019. He gave up no sacks at all. Did a really good job last year. I think we have some pieces. Like, we just need to get that development more. You know what I mean? I think Jack Driscoll is going to definitely start before anybody. That's just me. Lucio Hanajoja. What's up, man? Sorry, I can't say your last name, dude. Sorry. Fournette will be good for y'all. I don't know. We don't need Fournette, man. It's not going to happen. We are pretty stacked at running back right now. He's probably going to go to the Chargers, or I'm not even sure. The Chargers, who needs running backs badly? I'm not sure. I know the Chargers need a running back badly. We'll see what happens, though. Trayvon says, "Hey, since the Cowboys are having fans, shouldn't we have fans too?" It's all up to the state, bro. It's up to the owners. Bob, look, get out of here, Cowboys fan. Let him in here, man. Let him in here. He's good. Justin Hardy says, hey, everyone welcome, man. Lucio says, I think we're having 50%. Well, 50% is not a lot either, bro. I mean, I'm surprised it's 50. I'm surprised it's not like 45 or 40 at least. The place is still going to look empty. Sonic says, curse you, Dallas, and that's why we beat you every year. Go Pack, go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Did I lose this again? I hate StreamYard. Okay, guys. Well, if you didn't... I missed your comment. StreamYard is horrible. It's not horrible. I like it, but sometimes stupid things happen. Bob Lucas says, but since Alshon's hurt, either Hightower or JJ will start against the Skins, I'm guessing. Oh, yeah, definitely. I want to see what they do with Alshon Jeffrey. Are they going to put him on IR till week 7, or are they going to keep him on the roster and waste a roster spot while he's sitting there for three and a half, where he's sitting there for 3.5, 4 weeks until he gets back in? LG says, trust Dougie P. I trust him too, bro. Mr. Luke Roach, who leads the Eagles in sacks this year? I'm hoping Fletcher Cox or Brandon Graham. I mean, I like Derek Burnett, but I don't know if that's going to happen. His numbers need to go up. He's got to play really good this year. I'm hoping Derek Burnett has a monster year. He went to a camp in Tennessee for defensive linemen this past year, worked his tail off. But these guys will be back. Javon Hargrave and the rest will be back. On to Luigi Antosa, how is the Dak Prescott contract going? 222, Josh Sweat, I think, will lead in sacks. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad you have more faith in him, man, because I don't think he's going to be anything special. I don't think he's a Pro Bowl caliber player. I think he's a very good role player, rotational player, very good. Mayor Slade says, I feel like Killen's going to come in for passes or trick plays. He could. Lucio says, the best part of your team is your QB and both tight ends. Why are you so worried about wide receivers? Well, we've gone down that road having no receivers and just tight ends. Like, we can't win games all the time with two tight end sets with 12-man personnel. We can't do that anymore. Like, we need to, because if with Dallas Goedert and Zach Ertz, with Deshaun Jackson, Jalen Reagor, John Hightower, Quez Watkins, Greg Ward, now we are prepared for defense. Now defenses have to really prepare for us. Like, it doesn't look easy for Philly anymore. It doesn't look easy to face Philly anymore on their offense. John Longstreet says, sorry, I asked the same question twice. No problem, bro. Dude, I have no problem. Sometimes I don't even realize it, so I'll probably just read it and not even know. Jay Edmonds says, if it does not work out, they should give Burnett a chance. I would give Burnett a chance, but the issue is there's just a lot of guys on this roster right now. Chris Perez, I think defense is coming together nicely. I think it is too, man. Lethal Talent 824, what's going on, bro? You think Avonte Max will struggle against teams with big receivers in the league? Nice to struggling cover J-Joe. He's had a really good camp, man. Avonte Max had a really, really good camp. He didn't get burned in this camp at all, guys. Like, he never got burned. Like, he was in sticky coverage. He's been beat here and there, but he hasn't been burned at all. Like, it's going to happen, guys. Darius Slade is going to get passes over his head, too. Not bad like in recent years, but, it's going to happen. You can't win them all as a corner. There's no corner out there that wins them all. There's just not. But, it is what it is, man. Bob says, facts, Burnett looks good. He does. Nathan Rose says the issue wasn't only not getting interceptions, but the amount of drop picks last year. Well, yeah, that really pissed me off. Like, when they drop easy picks, it's what really makes me mad. Trevon Dixon says, who do you think will have the most stats, Boston Scott or Miles Sanders? Oh, Miles Sanders going to have the best stats, bro. Of course. Lucio says, Sonic 2, he is playing on a franchise tag. Pretty good money. Good for him, man. $31 million. I'd take it for 1 year, all guaranteed. The best part of the Cowboys team is you got CeeDee Lamb. The good Smith, our defense should be a lot better this year, especially on the back end. Oh, yeah, 100%, man. I mean, we don't have to rely on the pass rush anymore, even though we do rely on it. But we're going to have a nice balance between corners, between the secondary and having this defensive line. So it should be very, very interesting. Very interesting. So very happy about that. 88 people in the chat, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to the Shake Squad family, to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Eagles news every single day. Have these fun live streams. We're going to be having some roundtable live streams as well with other people. So we'll all be live streaming at the same time. So all the chats will be combined, which is going to be a lot more fun. So having a really good time with that. Haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. If you have not put a like on this video, please hit that like button. It really does help me out a lot, guys. The support has been been real. It's been crazy. I appreciate everybody checking out the training camp vids. When training camp was here, I was on vacation last week, and I was actually doing videos in the hotel room, and I didn't have my mic and my computer, so I had to do my videos the old-fashioned way. So unfortunately, I had to do that. But if you guys haven't checked out the Shake Squad memberships, check them out. Just put them in the live chat below. Get your custom emojis, your membership-only videos, your members-only videos, and your loyalty badges. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming in on short notice tonight. Everyone's been fantastic with the questions. Thank you very much. Chris Perez, the only thing Sanders needs to improve is his vision. I think it's just something that's just going to come. It's just, he just gets better. The issue was that I don't think his vision's bad. It's not bad. The thing is, he's such a baby in the NFL right now that he was just getting better every single week last year. Like, it was just getting better and better and better. Like, I think he's fine. He's making guys miss, and he's a very good gadget running back. Like, he's got those nice jump cuts, and he's very good. He's very sneaky with his run, and he's a dual threat running back, so he can go after. He can play as a receiver on top of the receivers we have now. It's just crazy. I just don't see how without Jalen Reagor or with Jalen Reagor, it doesn't matter. Like, we got so much with this offense right now. Just, it's very exciting. Lockwell 30 says Accurate's getting extension. They're not close on an extension yet, so I'm not sure, man. Lucio says, Sonic, about how about Zeke? You don't like him? I like Zeke. I think he's a good. Other than as a football player, I do like him. Outside of football, I don't like him at all. But I think he's good, man. I think you really haven't seen Ezekiel Elliott really. You haven't seen Zeke really have those big runs like when Dak first got here, obviously. Like, the offensive line has regressed, not by much, but they've regressed. I think the Cowboys still have a solid offensive line, obviously, with center. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing with. I don't know if La'el Collins got hurt. I don't even remember, but they're gonna definitely put in somebody. I think Joe Looney. Or Looney or two. I think it's Joe Looney. I think he actually came in for the offensive line. I think I think last year or the year before that, and it was pretty solid. But he's not a Pro Bowler. But I think he's solid. I don't think he's fantastic, but I think he's just solid. King Swag says, I'm pretty sure they're resting Wentz. Oh yeah, 100%, man. They're definitely resting Wentz, man. Definitely. Soft tissue or not, give me a break. Sorry, too, not really. He was good in a rookie season, but no. I don't count rookie seasons for quarterbacks. For me, I just don't. I don't, because it's no teams have I don't count rookies for quarterbacks. I don't count when quarterbacks come in because of injury for 1 year and do well. I don't count those years because teams don't have a blueprint on you with the team, so your success rate goes very high because you have no tape on you. There's no blueprint of your play style, what you've been doing with the team, so... Mr. Lucas says Malik Jackson gets 10+ sacks this year. I would like him, man. I keep forgetting Malik Jackson is still on this team. I thought we were going to get, when we signed Javon Hargrave, we made him the 6th highest paid defensive tackle in the league. I mean, he was a nose tackle for Pittsburgh, but my God, this guy, Malik Jackson, could play. Could play, man. Unfortunately, we lost him way too early last year. And Hassan Ridgeway is actually a very good product piece for this defensive tackle group as well. Don't put your, don't call Hassan Ridgeway trash either, because that guy was a nice flash last year. He got a foot injury, unfortunately, but got in the backfield a lot of times. Anthony Rush is another guy. Anthony Rush, I think, was a D tackle or defensive end. I forgot what position he played. Anthony Rush did a good job last year. He was a practice squad defensive lineman last year, and he did really well. John Longstreet, Dallas Goedert is going to ball out to see. Did you watch? Oh yeah, 100%, dude. Dallas Goedert, man, he could start for another team. We're so lucky to have 2 tight ends that are just the best tight end duo in the league, hands down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Best hands down. So just to let you know, guys, it is hitting on 11:29 p.m. right now. I will be live streaming until midnight. Probably a minute before midnight, I will be getting off. I will be doing something else at midnight tonight, so that's what I will be getting off at that time. Letting you guys know. Yo, what's going on, Shakes? I really hope Jordan works out left tackle. Max Balsick. Sorry, I'm not reading names. I'm just reading. Max, what's going on, bro? I really hope Jordan works on left tackle because he's big as hell. Only if you could develop, and that's what it is, man. This is a guy that played rugby, and the issue. And Doug just mentioned it, I think yesterday. He pretty much said He's got to work on some technique a little bit. And, I mean, for 6'8", 350 pounds, I mean, Jesus, man. I mean, if this guy could just get in there and do what he's got to do, it'd be fantastic. Eagles Atlanta says, if you really liked the money, he would have signed that long-term contract Polio offered. Dak just, I don't know what he was doing. And then his cousin, I think Dak's brother, or I think his brother tweeted out some stuff when he didn't get his deal, when he didn't get a long-term deal. And, you know, he's going to be gone, man. He's going to be gone, bro. That's what's going to happen. Song 2, Lamar Jackson is really not the greatest. He's going to be a one-year wonder. Lucio says, Ertz is your key. Y'all better sign him. I don't know if he's going to get a long-term deal, bro. Like, you know what? Like, they can't pay 2 tight ends top money. Like, they can't. I mean, right now they can't. But I'm saying, like, if they get rid of all these players next year, like, what are they supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like, I like Joshua Perkins. I'd rather have him on the team than I don't know. I would like to keep Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert together, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. John Lewis, Dallas Goedert is going to ball out this season. He definitely is. Harley Davis and Sanders will be great. Great. He's going to be fantastic. The Jays, what receivers do you have making the team? Okay, so I have Deshaun Jackson, Jalen Reagor, Alshon Jeffrey, Greg Ward, Quez Watkins, John Hightower. Did I say that wrong? Did I go in order? I'm hoping they keep 7 guys. In all, with 7 guys, I think we'll be fine. They need to keep at least 7 receivers this year. I'm hoping they keep 7. We need depth at receiver. Like, ridiculously, we need as much depth as possible. Lucio says 31 guarantees pretty good money next year. He's making something like $38 million. It's crazy, man. What number is Adrian Killens? 46. 46. Mercilessly, I feel like everyone. Kurt. We have a super chat from Nitro Freak, man. Thank you for the super chat, bro. And he says it'll take 3 weeks to figure out if this team has it or not. I'm not optimistic at all. But I wasn't before 2017 either, so we'll see. Yeah, no, I know. Like, we can't, even if we have a really good game our first game, we need to find our stride. I think you're right 100%, man, because the first game is a toss-up game. The first game is literally like who's ready to play, and that's it. Like, every team was at a disadvantage this offseason because of COVID and what's been going on, because can't develop players, no preseason, no rookie minicamp in July. So a lot has been off the table for teams to get these young guys ready, because a lot of transfers, guys. There's going to be a lot of guys going through the waiver wire. So, Nitro Freak, that was great. Great question. Great statement. If you guys have not subscribed to Nitro Freak, please subscribe to his channel. Really do appreciate it. He has a podcast called Fly Like an Eagle Pod with him and a few other guys. Very entertaining. If you guys haven't, checked that out, please. He covers the Flyers as well. The Flyers are pretty much, down in the playoffs right now, so he'll be covering them as well. So do appreciate you guys going over there and checking his channel out. He's been a long-time YouTuber for Philadelphia sports, so do appreciate it. One of the first guys I met on here when I was pretty much a rookie YouTuber. So much respect to Nitro Freak, and thank you for the super chat, bro. Much appreciated, man. Sonic 2, as long as he doesn't beg for more money. God, are we going to get off this? Lucio says that's not a 2-year contract, 34.5, not bad. He's going to beg for more. I said Reagor right again, bro. Eagles Atlanta, he's not making anything next year. There's no guarantee he'll be offered anything or will sign it. No contract, Dak. Lucio, Jeffrey is your wide receiver 1. I respect him. He's not a number 1 receiver for an NFL team. He's not. He called himself that when he first got here, but he pretty much was when he got here, because we were so excited when he signed. He took less money, less security, coming to the Eagles on a 1-year deal. It turned to a 4-year deal, and that's what happened, man. And he played with an injury the whole entire year. And look what he did in the Super Bowl in just a whole year. He had a monster year. Charlie Dickens said, I got John Ross on my fantasy team. We'll see what he does, man. Marisol said, I feel like everyone keep putting our linebacker down because they ain't the fancy players, but I think they're going to prove a lot of people wrong and turn heads. Bro, you get these guys At linebacker, Davion Taylor, I don't think is going to do much, but you never know. You know what I mean? Some guys, just because they flash at camp, it means that they're going to do well in the season. It does not mean that at all. But depending on the position, like depends what they're doing. You know, it just depends. Just depends. Great fun with CeeDee Lamb. Sonic Longstreet says Corey Clement is going to have a big season. You know, a lot of good things are being said about Corey Clement right now. They looks like the 2017 version of Corey Clement. The issue about him is he just hasn't been healthy since that season, man. It's just been crazy. Hasn't been healthy at all. DeGooch Smith says our pass rush should be crazy. It should be better than it's ever been, man. I drip 222. G-Jax is a wide receiver 1. Yes, he is. Always has been. I've been here since 500. No, really, bro? Awesome, bro. You've been here a long time, man. Well, thanks for sticking around for a long time, dude. Honestly, I don't know what year. I mean, I started out very, very slow. I didn't, a lot of the YouTubers now, they move up very fast because of really working with other YouTubers, which I didn't have that chance to do in the beginning. I think a little bit down the road, I started working with some YouTubers, and it became pretty nice. So I thank those guys for helping me out over in the past. I drew a 222. Jeffrey was like a 2. Said Reagor wrong. Chris Perez, I don't think the Ravens are going to be as good. Lamar Jackson is going to I think Lamar Jackson is going to bring down the Ravens, bro. I don't think he's going to do much. Lucio says, you must not watch the Super Bowl run. Jeffrey is the real one. Traven Dixon, Ravens aren't going to let Lamar Jackson for a whole career. I'm calling it. Harley Davis says, Wentz will be great. He will. He will be greater than great. Eagles Savannah says that was 2 years ago. D-Jax wasn't here. Now he is, and he is the number 1. Sonic 2, as long as you don't sign my favorite safety, Earl Thomas. Well, screw that. He can go anywhere. MC Philly, what's going on, bro? Hope you're having a good night tonight. What's up, Shakes? How's your evening tonight? I'm upset about Reagor injury, but not as much because he's only out 3 to 4 weeks, and I thought about OBJ as a rookie was out till week 5, if I remember. Yeah, it was true. He was out his rookie year with an injury. When he came back, he put the world on fire, man. I drip 222. Jeffrey was good back then, but so was Nelson. See how that went, unfortunately. Nathan Riddle says Doug Marrone is a defensive-oriented coach. McVay is offense, so Jalen's decline doesn't surprise me. Yeah, it sucks, man. The Jays, what receivers do you have making the team? I think I answered that earlier, dude. I think it's StreamYard does this. Unfortunately, I think they put questions on here twice. Mayor Slade, Joey, 3 years with you. I've been subscribed. You're my first Eagles YouTuber. I was looking at Eagles highlights, and your name pop up in my recommendations. I watch one of your videos. I've been sub ever since, dude. Mayor Slade, you've been a very good typer on here, man. I do appreciate you with the questions and all the fire content. Just the questions you've been bringing me and stuff. So I'm really excited. Mayor Slade, you've been one of the best, man. 93 people in the chat right now. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. You're missing out on a lot of juicy content coming out in the days. We're going to be having a roundtable discussion with some Eagles YouTubers. Should be a lot of fun. Very excited. If you guys haven't put a like on this video, please hit the like button if you guys have not. I've had a really good time doing these live streams. 93 people still running strong in this chat tonight. Probably gonna do a poll if you guys want me to do a live stream tomorrow, the next day. I don't know about tomorrow night. There'll be a lot of videos out tomorrow. So if there's a lot of videos out, pretty much means I probably won't be live streaming, but we'll see. If you guys subscribe, you guys will find out all the news of what's been going on. If you guys haven't checked out the Shake Squad Army memberships, please check them out down below. Get your custom emojis, your loyalty badges. Obviously, the description with the memberships aren't really working well. I gotta keep pasting the same link, and it doesn't work sometimes. So just letting you guys know. To let you guys know, if I didn't say it before, I am getting off at 12 a.m. Another 22 minutes, and I will be off. We'll be doing something else tonight, obviously, but I usually try to stream for at least 2 hours. That's like my main thing. Anthony Mixon says Cowboys versus Rabs. Anthony Mixon. Cowboys versus Rabs. I honestly don't know. Dude, I really don't know right now because I think the Cowboys could beat the Rams. I don't think the Rams are a hard team to beat. I think they're pretty easy to beat. They make themselves feel like they're a special team. I think their defensive line could be taken over easy. Aaron Donald just needs to get double teamed, and you pretty much win the game. The Eagles have owned. I think all of the division has owned the Rams. To be honest with you. MassBS says, I got the AK-46 with the MAC-10, MAC-11, Ryan 24 calling a 126. I got Gravedigger by my side. Going to hit him with the Hassan Cop on the Ridgeway bars. Boy, baby boy, what's going on with that? That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Dude, you should make music with that, bro. That'd be awesome. Lucio says, okay, we'll see. I'll bet on Jeffrey. D-Jax is awesome, but gets injured. Well, that's the issue with D-Jack, man. That's just what happens with him. But he's looking very hungry this year. He is pissed off, and he is ready. Chris Perez says, Malik Jackson is about to have a good season. I think he is too, man. I think this whole defensive line is going to be pretty good. Sign 2, my prediction is the Ravens are going to do horribly, get an 8-8 season. Yeah, damn. And I bet the Cowboys won't get a divisional round. We'll see. Because 2021, guys, remember, by next year they're adding a 7th seed in 2021. They're adding another seed to the playoffs in 2021. So that should be really interesting to see what happens with that. Lethal says, Joey, Foles is what Chicago might do. They are neck and neck. I thought Foles took the year off. Didn't Foles take the year? I think Foles isn't even playing, dude. I think he took the year off this year. Terrell Christopher, I heard Carson is hurt. Is this true? No, it's not. Terrell, it's not. Really, don't go to sleep tonight. Don't worry about it. Trust me. I Drip 222. Doesn't Sweat have a brother on the Washington football team? Montez Sweat? I don't know if they're related. I'm not sure if they're related at all. I could be wrong, but I don't know. We'll see. Trayvon Dixon, Nick Foles looks weird without a helmet now. Harley Davis, as long as we smash the Cowboys break their D down. Their D is not good this year. I don't know why the Cowboys think they have the best defensive line in the league. I just don't get it. I mean, Gerald McCoy already got hurt. I said he was washed, and look what happens. He gets hurt. Darius Slay on CeeDee Lamb would that work? No, you're going to put Darius Slay on Amari Cooper, and then you're probably going to have Nicole Roby-Coleman on CeeDee Lamb. That's probably how it's going to go. Charlie Chan, what's up, bro? I'm mad as hell with these injuries. I wouldn't worry about it, Charlie, bro. Wouldn't worry about it, man. Just we're used to this already. No one's out for the year besides, Brooks and Andre Dillard. But Andre Dillard was not having a good camp. I don't even know if he would even do any good this year, to be honest. Eagles have landed. Says you're thinking about Montez Sweat. They're not related. They're not related. Okay, there's my answer on that. Lucio, Eagles versus Cowboys, always good one way or another. It's always an exciting day. When Eagles or Cowboys are playing, it's the most exciting day. Like, you're pumped up all day for that game. I love it. I love the primetime Eagles-Cowboys games or the 4:30 games. Love those games. Always an exciting day. Son of a... I pressed the wrong button again. Oh, my God. Sometimes I hate myself. I do. I hate myself. I just lost all my comments. God damn it. If you guys need another comment, please put it down. Jesus, StreamYard really... I hate StreamYard. Robert B., we need Riley Keefe at left tackle. Is it Riley Keefe? Dude, his name is such a tongue twister. I hate it. Nathan Riddle said Leonard Fournette to Washington. Seriously? Wait, is that true, or are you kidding? Nathan says AP isn't finishing his... AP is still a beast. I'm sorry. Rafe, my fault. Okay, I was like, dude, it's not your fault. It's my fault because you know how many times I had to restart my video on that guy because I said his name wrong? Yeah, if I had to record my takes, I was like, God damn it. I was so mad. John Dickens said Leonard Fournette should go to the Browns. I think they need a power back. Yeah, they do. They do. Charlie Chance said, hey, Joey, how you doing, bro? I want to know if any Jones going to make the roster. Sidney Jones? Yeah, this year he's going to make the roster, but it's not saying much. Matt LC's 3. Can we depend on Luke Juria to back up for Kelsey? How has he been in camp? I haven't heard his name once. Man. I don't know. Backup center wise, I think Jack Driscoll is going to be that guy that's going to play guard and center. I think we found a gem in Jack Driscoll. To be honest, I can't wait. ALG said, I really think we're going to be good. Play the young guys. They're hungry. Let them fly. Let the hungry dogs run faster, bro. Let them run faster. That's what it's about, man. Lucio says, I am an NFL fan. Y'all barely qualify. Brian Castillo, man, how you doing, bro? Who do you think is going to be the starting receivers? It's probably going to be John Hightower, Deshaun Jackson, and probably Greg Ward, man. That's probably my three right there. Charon Dick says Washington football team. I know it's. I'm getting used to saying Washington football team now. I think when I start thinking about Washington, I think about the Redskins, and then my mind goes to Washington. I'm starting to get used to it now. Lockwas 30 says Zach Ertz's gonna get big money. I hope I could go to Philly this season. Eagles from Mexico. Oh, nice, bro. You're from Mexico? Nice. I've always wanted to go to Mexico. Always. I'm going to the game. Whatever game pops up where they're gonna allow fans, I'm going. COVID-19 or not, dying the next day or not, I am going. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I am going. Rob B says, oh, God, qualify. Your QB couldn't qualify to be signed. God. Ezekiel Elliott and great wide receiver. Master P has Derek Barnett needs 10 sacks. He needs to have a big year. Plain and simple, man. You said it, Master P. Yeah, he needs to have a big year. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. Lucio, hey, Noah, just kidding. I respect your organization when we're not playing each other. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. Really appreciate it, man. Jock talk, hey, Joey, what's up? Just got here. Jock, what's going on, bro? How you doing tonight? Trayvon says, I think John Hines will start in front of Alshon Jeffrey. I don't know what they're going to do, man. Like, Alshon, I want him traded. We couldn't do it, obviously, because it would have been 26 It would have been $26 million in dead cap. They just couldn't. They couldn't. It's just a bad contract, and you can't. You know what? This happens to every team. There's bad contracts on every single team. It happens. That's just the way it happens. You know what I mean? You get a bad contract, the guy doesn't pan out. That's just what happens, guys. That's just the name of the game. What happens? It is what it is, man. But I just if Alshon Jeffrey was gone, man, God. I hope they put him on IR till week 7, so he doesn't count towards a roster spot. If he counts towards a roster spot for 3 to 4 weeks, I'm going to be really mad over it. Jason Williams says, I think we go 2 tight ends, 3 running backs just to carry 7 wideouts and 5 safeties. I don't think we're carrying 5 safeties, bro. 5 safeties is way too much. Maybe 4. I don't think 5. 2 tight ends. I think we're going to have 4 running backs on this roster, bro. That's what I think. But hey, I mean, it's your opinion. So I think I know where you're getting at with the. I think 7 wideouts are. I think that's perfect. I don't know about 5 safeties though. Gabe, sounds like Hurts had the best camp of all the QBs. Thoughts? I think Nate had a good camp too. It wasn't bad. But Hurts, I think he brings a lot more to the table than Nate. Obviously, Nate's time is going to come to an end sooner or later. It's just going to come to an end sooner or later. Chris Perez, because a team needs wideouts, I can't stand when people act like tight ends are the same. You know what? If you have a guy like George Kittle on your team, he doesn't look like a tight end. And tight ends are not looking like slow. Tight ends are not looking like big tight ends. Tight ends are looking like they have size and have the speed that's with it. Tight ends are starting to look like wide receivers in a lot of ways. And not Travis Kelce. George Kittle is like a main example of that. It's scary. It is. Dixon, Joey, did you do fantasy draft yet? I don't do fantasy drafts. I used to do fantasy drafts. Not anymore. Hey, Lucio, dude, thank you for coming in, man, giving your takes on the Birds and the Cowboys. Do appreciate it, man. Much love for you. Andy Mixon, I can't make it without football. I know. Trust me. I can't wait. Holly Davis, Ertz backup light or heavy? What? Ertz backup light or heavy? What do you mean? Dallas Goedert? Or I don't know what you mean. I'm kind of confused on that question. ALG says Carson is lethal with deep threats. He is. We already seen that deep ball with Deshaun Jackson. Just imagine with somebody else. Degucci Smith, I'm out. You only respond to the same people chats over and over. Shaking my head. My bad, bro. StreamYards is kind of doing some crazy stuff on me right now. That's why it skipped some things and I can't go back up. So it's StreamYard. It's not me. So if I missed your comment, I missed your your comment. I apologize. John Dixon, bad night, Cowboys. Robbie says he can't see the comments, bro. It's going too fast. I'm seeing them. The issue is when sometimes my finger runs down the I go out. Sometimes StreamYard it works too fast. Sometimes. Mr. Luke Rose, apparently Hightower knows the playbook and is mentally there as Reagor might go off week 1. I'm hoping he does, man. I'm looking for it. Harley Davis, special teams is really good too. I drew 222. Who were the other two corners that came from the same school as Sydney that are on the Eagles right now? Or are you talking about like outside the Eagles? If you're talking about like Jeff Gladney, that's on the. What team is Gladney on? Oh, I forgot. I just read about it the other day. I forgot what team he was on. Seriously, Joey, I don't care for real, but if we get interceptions, if we can smack the ball down or get interceptions, we good. We'll be fine, bro. But we need picks. We got to put our offense in good positions this year. Jerron Dixon, hey, guys, support Joey by hitting the like button, subscribe. Let's get it. Hey, appreciate it, man. Do appreciate it, bro. Robert B, hey, Joey, if you really have faith, Matt Pryor at left tackle, he doesn't look too athletic to be. Dude, he played bad the past 2 days at left tackle. It didn't look good at all. It really didn't. It really didn't. I really don't like Matt Pryor. I like him on the right side, but left side he's not working out. Robert says, I don't know how this Riley Keefe is. He may not be ending with Vikings. He just told, the report came out that he told his teammates that he's going to get released. He's not taking up, he wanted to, the Vikings want to give him a restructure because of getting, Yannick Ngakoue. They need to make some room. If they release him, if they release Riley, they end up freeing up $11 million in cap space. That's a lot of money. So we'll see what happens. Henry says, hey, Joey Shakes, what's up, bro? Do you know about Adrian Killins playing wide receiver position? What's going on, Henry? Yeah, he was playing wide receiver, but I think he's back with the running backs. He's been going back and forth. So, I mean, special teams are getting cut. That's where I pretty much have Adrian Killins right now. Chris says, yeah, Hightower's a smart player. Definitely, bro. Trayvon Dixon, wait, what? Robert says, me neither, man. He is a guard, though. Lethal Talent says, yeah, Vontae is doing well in camp, bro. I just asked if you think he'd struggle against bigger receivers in the regular season since I'm getting boxed out by J-Jaw. Sorry for the confusion. I think he will struggle against big receivers, but like Jim Schwartz has said that Avonte Maddox does play big. He does play big in a lot of ways for his size. Like Ronald Darby was a guy that just never played big. Ronald Darby was actually in a really good position a lot of times, but he's got bad concentration when the ball is coming. Like he would jump at the last second. I mean, take that Miami game last year. I mean, that was just atrocious. That was just like the turnaround game where the Eagles like looked at themselves and said, hey, guys, we need to start playing. Let's see. Trayvon Diggs is killing at wide receiver, definitely. Could be a wide receiver. Never know. They're putting him there because he has that speed. He can get that. I mean, he's very fast. He's got that start-stop speed's very good. Yeah, he was mentioned a few times on Twitter, and then kind of got connected to the Eagles on Twitter, and kind of said that because of Yannick Ngakoue going to the Vikings, they have to probably restructure their left tackle, and they asked him by Tuesday, and today, they asked him till a certain time that he had to get it done, and he wouldn't restructure, so they said they're probably going to release him, free up $11 million in cap space. Master P, I got some Vinny Curry on hurry, knocking people down like Tyson Fury. Fletcher Cox is ready to put guys in a hot box to show him Malik Jackson going to bring the action bars. That is great, bro. That is great. Robert B, I'm just glad we have some wide receiver. Man, this year it looked terrible, our roster last year. I know it was bad. We lose Deshaun Jackson, and you have nothing to replace it. I mean, you can't replace Deshaun Jackson, but DeAndre Carter left the team a couple years ago. You know what I mean? Like, we got rid of Shelton Gibson. Like, we had nobody. We signed Shelton Gibson for the wild card game, but, you know, he got a PI call down the field. But other than that, like, we had nobody. Goddard's better than Ertz, don't at me. Nitro says 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Jock says Midnight Joey starts twerking. I'm going to be getting on the gaming channel tonight. Unfortunately, that's what's going to be happening with me tonight. Probably going to get off in a couple minutes. Charge Chan, what's up, Joey? What's good with you, brother? I'm doing great. Good, man. Same old. Hey, Joe, can I be a mod? I've been here for a year. You've been here for a year? I only put people as moderators if they don't block people, and they can put people on timeout, but they can't block people. I've already had people do that, so I'm kind of not putting a lot of moderators right now just because of that reason. Kristen Salinas says, I really hope our O-line can pull through this season, either bring someone else in. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that, man. Either put Jason Peters at left tackle if they don't think they can get a left tackle from their own guys, from Mulata or, you know, Driscoll or any of these other guys that are here. I'm hoping somebody could step up, Prince Tega, somebody at this point. Because Mr. Luke Roach, Wentz not really hurt. I think they're also saddened because the QB2 is really up for the battle, and they want both Hurts and Sudfeld to get as many snaps as possible. Definitely. That's definitely. They want to give those two guys more reps than getting Wentz the reps. Markel Spikes Dak is one of the most selfish dudes ever. Yeah, he really is. I'm tired of my team with all these injuries. I know. Trust me. Seven wide receivers. Simon Mister says 7 wide receivers. I'm into that, brother. I'm into that. Oh, I missed Reagor. Sorry, man. I was naming everything. I'm like, did I just say his name twice? I didn't know what happened. Marcus Spike says Whiteside or Barnett. Spike 23 Eagles. JJ. Eagles Slayer 95. Never heard of that Viking player until today. I doubt they pulled the trigger. Well, he's a backup tackle. He's a swing tackle for the Vikings. He's a swing tackle. He played 50% of the snaps last year for the Vikings. He's only missed, I think, 8 games his whole career. He was drafted by the Lions in 2012. But he's very productive. Very productive. He's not a Pro Bowler. He's another Big V, pretty much, when you think about it. Trayon says 46 does not look good on Adrian Killens. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, I have to go. I'm going to put a poll up probably tomorrow to see what you guys want to do for another live stream on another day. We're going to have more news, more videos are definitely going to come out tomorrow. I make like at least 3-4 videos a day most of the time. So it's been kind of crazy. If you go in the description box right now, I'll be live streaming from my gaming channel. It's called Red Wolves Gaming. Go to the description box below and check that out. I'll be live streaming first gameplay coming out midnight tonight. Marvel Avengers comes out. I'll be live streaming on the PS4. Come subscribe to the gaming channel if you guys like games. And I stream pretty much every night on that. So if you guys want to subscribe to Red Wolves Gaming, subscribe on that. And come join the fun tonight. We're going to go through this story together and do some good things. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, guys, please subscribe. A lot more Eagles content, fire content coming to you guys soon. Join the Shake Squad family. You guys won't regret it. A lot of content. We're going to have some roundtable discussion. A lot of things are going to happen. So please hit that subscribe button if you guys have not. If you guys haven't hit the like button before you leave, hit that like button before you go. It much appreciated. It really does help the channel out a lot. So much appreciated with that. If you guys haven't checked out the Shake Squad Army memberships down below, check them out in the description box below if you guys have not either. So other than that, guys, that's it. A great stream today. And this was a stream that wasn't even planned. I just kind of said, let's stream tonight. I feel like talking Eagles. Nice outlet for me because I hate just sitting here not talking about the Birds. So, we're going to be doing some good things soon. So, other than that, guys, we'll be up for another live stream soon. And I will see you guys later. Remember, Shake Squad up. Fly will fly. Peace.